How's it going, folks? So I'm super excited here. The band Timeless Rage is back with a new single called Moonbite Serenade. I'm very, very curious to check this one out, so I'm not going to beat around the bush here. Let's just get on with it and give it a listen. Rangers, go.
I see the moon is rising high in the sky. I feel this may be our last goodbye. Tremendously we crawl onto our knees, begging for love in times like this. That pencil dragging through my paper, a candlelight flickers in the dark. Two ravens dreaming their song more vaguely tender, running through boughs between and love. No one can save us from the afterlife. It's what everyone just said. Enough for you immortality. Join me before we
interesting stuff there. I really like the dark, heavy kind of approach with this song. I just dig that vibe. I love the guitar riffs. I mean, that's just really sick. It adds like some nice power and like oomph to the song. And I apologize if you hear that sound. I guess someone decided to mow their lawn right when I'm in the middle of like recording something. You know, I mean, how dare they? You know, this is the Ranger headquarters. I like how it looks like this. I don't want anyone mowing this. So yeah, anywho, I apologize if you can hear that. But so yeah, I love those guitar riffs, like the heaviness of it and like the oomph of it. It's just awesome. And I really like the symphonic elements as well, like the strings and stuff, especially there in the bridge. I love that whole like kind of little whimsical thing that went on there. So yeah, I really liked that a lot as well. And I mean the vocals, like he's got a really, really great voice. I thought he did a really, really good job here. And I mean, they certainly found a great vocalist to join the band because, yeah, he's just got a really, really great voice. So, you know, I mean, it starts off like right away, you know, you with like the vocals starting right in the beginning of the song there and really kind of sets the stage for what you're getting into with this song right off the rip. There's like no waiting, you know, wondering, you know, like long intro or something. Oh, what's the song going to be like? Well, no, I mean, you know, like right away what's happening here. And so, yeah, it starts off nice and heavy and all that good stuff. And, you know, for the most part, I like the melodies, like the verses. I think I liked it felt to me like the second verse, you know, after the first chorus, the second verse, it felt like it flowed a little bit better. Like while I like the melody there and the verses and what they're going for and stuff, it felt like in particular the first verse, there were some moments where some of the words or whatever, you know, certain moments felt like the melody there, or like the vocal melody was sped up a smidge to like fit in like an extra word or two, or other times it felt like it was kind of slowed down, you know, because there were less words to fit the melody the next time. So that just leads to like a little bit of awkwardness. And, you know, it really only kind of sticks out, I think, when it feels like there's like an established sort of melody and then it kind of changes a little bit because of like the words, as opposed to like that actually being part of the melody. You know what I mean? It's like if like the first line has a certain number of like syllables or something like that fit neatly within the melody, and then the second line slows things down maybe to whatever, and then the third and fourth line kind of follow suit or maybe even change the melody, I guess. But that you know is when it fits kind of nicely, because it's like, okay, this is like the established melody. But here it just felt like there was the established melody, but then at times it was just adjusted a little bit just to kind of accommodate more or fewer words. And yeah, it just felt a little bit awkward at times there. But I like the melody itself, you know. I like the pre-chorus quite a bit. The pre-chorus is really cool. I enjoyed that every single time. And then you get to the chorus, and I like the chorus too, like for the most part. It did grow on me a little bit as time went on, as I heard it more. I did feel like maybe it could have been like a little bit stronger, because it just feels like a little bit in this song, everything feels relatively similar, you know, and so it sort of leads to a feeling of like you're hearing the same thing kind of constantly, as opposed to there being, you know, extra dynamics in there, or like, you know, more of a change in the melody for like the chorus, or, you know, things like that. Everything just felt relatively static for the most part, and just a bit similar. And so I started to kind of, my mind started to drift like a little bit as I was listening to it, because there wasn't necessarily that dynamic throughout the song that really kept me engaged. So while the chorus, like the melody and stuff, isn't bad, it felt like almost a little bit too similar to what preceded it, to where it just felt, again, it's like you kind of just feel like you're hearing the same thing a little bit. And to my point is, like, I was sucked back in and completely re-engaged when that bridge hit, because that really kind of changed things up. It through like a whimsical kind of fanciful sort of vibe with like the symphonic elements, and that was just really sick. Maybe if like some more of that was like included throughout it, and then you even have like the sinister laugh there in the bridge. So maybe even throughout the song, if maybe vocally he threw in a bit more of like that sinister sort of almost like theatrical kind of delivery of certain words or lines. Because, I mean, he's got a killer voice, and I thought he did a really good job here. But it just, again, I feel like that would have really kind of added a little bit more to the song if, like, certain lines or something, there was a little bit of more of that sinister theatrical kind of approach to certain lines, and a little bit more movement in there, a little bit more freedom in there occasionally. I think that would have spiced things up, kept things feeling fresh, and then also tied nicely into that bridge when you get hit with the whimsical kind of dark symphonic kind of stuff there. So yeah, I really thought that was cool. And then, yeah, after the bridge, you get that like pre-chorus again. I really like that pre-chorus. And then the chorus and stuff like that. So overall, I think it was a neat song. I liked the approach. I liked the dark kind of symphonic sort of vibe with this song. I like most of the melodies. It just felt like there could have been a little bit more added, throughout the song, just to really kind of spice it up a little bit, add a little bit more diversity in the sound, and really add to that engagement for the listener. Whereas it comes off a little bit static throughout. That's really my only like real critique, because overall, I think it was cool, so I'm really, really curious to see what else they've been working on, or what they're going to work on, and things like that. This band, they always like have like a certain quality that they deliver, so yeah, I apologize. I mean, I don't know why they decided to start mowing the lawn right now. Unbelievable. But I need to call in the Rangers and get them to go tell this guy to keep it down. We're trying to listen to some power metal in here. Anywho, but yeah, so that's the new Timeless Rage song. Let me know, folks, in the comments down below, what'd you think of this one here. Let's talk about it. I'll catch you next time. Ranger. Out.